Bonjour, I'm Pierre from French Moments, and in this video my daughter Aimée and I will take you for a short walk in the village of Auribeau in Provence. Let's begin our exploration of Auribeau from the car park located on the D48 coming from Apt and Seignon. We are at the entrance of the village and our short exploration will lead us into a typically Provençal setting. We are entering one of the smallest villages in Vaucluse with barely 70 inhabitants. Urban hustle and bustle seem far away, yet Apt is less than 10 kilometers away by road. We arrive at the village's main square, Place de la Fontaine. On this square, a beautiful facade of an 18th century house stands out. The fountain has the peculiarity of having two water outlets. One outlet is reserved for drinking water and another for non-potable water. In French, this type of fountain is called a fontaine à deux canons. A small wash house adjoins the fountain. Let's now head towards the church via the Rue du Four. Here's the church of Saint-Pierre et Saint-Paul. It is the village's main monument. I don't know about you, but to me it resembles a Spanish-style church. Perhaps it's due to the bell wall with volutes. This church is not the village's first, it was built in 1730. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, it really supports the channel and helps us bring more unique content to you. Also, if you haven't already, click on the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest videos. Let's continue our way through the Rue de la Vieille Fontaine. As you can see, we have already exited the village, to say it is truly not large. We will return via the route Jean Moulin. We are at an altitude of 600 meters on the northern flank of the Grand Luberon at the edge of the Claparède Plateau. Along with the neighboring village of Castellet-en-Luberon, Auribeau is the starting point for the ascent of Mourre-Nègre, the highest point of the Grand Luberon at 1,125 meters. From the village you have a choice between two paths. The first mention of Auribeau dates back to 1274 under the name Auribello. It is believed that this toponym derives from the Latin Auribellum, which would mean a place exposed to the fierce winds. Others have a more positive interpretation, believing that Auribeau means the Valley of Gold. Let's take a right onto the Rue Saint-Pierre to head back into the village. Surprisingly, the village's coat of arms displays a third, rather fanciful interpretation, a beautiful ear. Legend has it that Auribeau was a place of worship to the goddess Cybele. Indeed, an altar to Cybele from the Roman site of Glanum in Saint-Rémy de Provence is adorned with an ear. On the left, there is the very small town hall, La Mairie. In the 12th century, the fief of Auribeau belonged to the county of Forcalquier, then it passed to the counts of Provence in 1220. While the castrum dates back to the 12th century, the current village was not founded until 1530. Previously, the medieval village was perched atop a hill, which we'll see in the second part of the visit. We are now back on the Place de la Fontaine. Let's return to our starting point by following the same path as before. Before ending the visit to Auribeau, there is one site I absolutely want to show you. It is the site of the old village of Saint-Pierre, perched at the top of a hill and overlooking the entire surrounding countryside. To get there, I drove to a small car park at the foot of the hill, then Amy and I climbed the hill on foot. To begin our visit to the site of the old village, let us first discover the chapel of Saint-Pierre. It dates back to the second half of the 12th century. The sanctuary was likely consecrated by Pierre de Saint-Paul, who was the bishop of Alps between 1161 and 1182. In the Middle Ages, the chapel was the village church, which was perched next to it on the hillside. After years of famine, misery, and pillaging, the village was deserted in the 14th century. The chapel fell into ruins, its vault collapsed, and it was overrun by brambles. Fortunately, it was restored in the 1990s. The summit of the hill is also occupied by a fortification comprising a wall and a keep. Let's take a closer look. The castle overlooks the chapel and has also been restored. It consists of a polygonal enclosure 3 to 4 meters high, a platform, and a square tower about 6 meters high. From this unique defensive site, at an altitude of 720 meters, one can enjoy one of the most beautiful panoramas over the Calavon valley. In the distance, on a clear day, you can see Mont Ventoux, the Montagne de Lure, Avignon and the Pope's Palace, and the snow-capped Alps. Thank you for taking part in this discovery walk with us. It was a real pleasure to bring you along on our discovery walk in the village of Auribeau in Provence. I'll see you soon for other adventures. À bientôt!